in this video, I'm going to work through a couple of examples of lines passing through a specific point and parallel or perpendicular to a particular line where you have the equation. So the first thing I want to point out is that when you are asked to write an equation, you don't actually have to stick to any specific form. So you could choose any form you like. And when you see that you're given a point, my advice is going to be to go to a point slope form, right? That's kind of the easiest thing to go to. So what you can do is right away, you notice that it's passing through this point. So you can actually set up a little template for yourself where you know that it's going to be y minus the y coordinate, x minus the x coordinate. So, and the slope is going to go right here in front of the x. So I know that I'm going to have y minus -2, so that's going to turn into y plus 2. And I know that it's going to turn into x minus 6. So you actually have majority of your equation done. The only other thing we still have to figure out is what slope will we need in order to ensure that the line is actually parallel to the 5x plus 3y equals 6. Well, it would help us to know what is the slope of this line that they gave us. So it's 5x plus 3y equals 6, right? And the question is, what is the slope? I'm going to write that down. And we are going to rearrange that equation and get y by itself. So I'm going to subtract 5x, and you get 3y equals negative 5x plus 6. I'm going to divide everything by 3. And I can stop right here because the number in front of the x, or the coefficient, is my slope, so negative 5 over 3. Now, if they ask you for parallel, we're going to use the same slope. If they ask you about perpendicular, we're going to use opposite reciprocal. In this particular instance, they did ask you for a parallel line, so we're going to use the same exact slope that we see here of negative 5 over 3. So when you have to type in your answer, this is exactly what you're going to type in, and then you're all done. All right, so then I'm also going to work through one where it is also passing through a particular point, so kind of similar to the other one, right? They did say write an equation, so we don't have to stick to any particular form, so whatever's easiest. And they did give us a point, so I am going to use that to my advantage. So I'm going to say, well, I'm going to use point slope form, and I know that this is your little template, right? We have your y here, and there's an x, and the slope is going to go here. We're going to figure out what we need. And in order for your line to pass through 6, 1, I need y minus 1, and I need x minus 6. This is how you will ensure that it goes through 6, 1. Well, then I also would need to know the slope, right? Because then I can make sure that my slope for the line I'm finding is the right one. So what is the slope of this line they gave us in standard form? Well, I'd have to rearrange it, and I have to get y by itself. So we're going to subtract 2x, and we get y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 6. And my slope is going to be the coefficient, the number in front of the x, so right here. And my slope is going to be negative 2 over 3. So here you are. And then that's it. That's your equation. You're done. Again, we didn't have to do any particular form, so this is it. This is good.